Welcome back to Armchair Gaffers. You have myself, Walks, Jess, and SB. Season's greetings, Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa.
Hanukkah.
There you go. Yeah, big up everyone celebrating, relaxing, eating, and whatnot. You'll notice, Merry Christmas, deep filled mince pies. It's probably the best present I received this year.
Same.
Yeah, it's been a tough Christmas. You'll probably notice we are one man down. Scorch is nursing what we call a Caribbean Christmas hangover.
Yeah, man.
Irie-mon. So Scorch will be back with us shortly, but send your regards to him. Too much rare nephew, curry goat and rice.
A lot of ting, Guinness punch.
Tingray.
Yeah.
Carrot juice?
Do you have alcohol in it?
No, it doesn't.
You never had
No, I didn't
alcohol
drink
in your
that.
carrot juice before?
I don't think I haven't. Guinness punch as well.
Yeah. All of that.
Macca's
But
and stuff.
Scorch, our thoughts are with you and your hangover. So
And the hangover.
Hope you get well
all
soon.
the best.
Drink some water.
Big up. I guess it's been a jam-packed week. We've had EFL games, and we now have our semi-finals for that drawn. We're looking at some decent matchups. You've got the Manchester derby, which feels like United play City like 6 times a year nowadays. And then we've also got Spurs versus Brentford as well in the other semi-final.
Tough one.
Tough one, isn't it?
For
Brentford.
Yeah. They done well, beating Newcastle and whatnot. But I'm imagining Spurs will progress there.
Man. Yeah.
One leg, isn't it?
Yeah, one-legged semi-finals. I think straight to pens as well.
And I trust Mourinho to play a full-strength squad.
What? Of course.
Beyond full strength.
And park it as well at times.
If need be.
If need be.
And then the Manchester semi-final.
Again.
Does Pep win it 4 times in a row?
Ollie could be getting a bit of silverware.
I think a Spurs Man United final is not what I need.
It's not what I need for my heart either.
I don't need a motivated Mourinho with a backstory. It's just,
And Tottenham's chance of winning silverware. In how many years is it now?
2008. Oh, was it 8-9? They won the League Cup in 2008.
It was, the League Cup. Was it Redknapp?
12 years ago.
It's been too long. Someone let us know whilst we research it. But it's been too long, man. So he could end the silverware drought. I wouldn't put it past him. Is what I'll say.
Wouldn't put nothing past Mourinho.
Yeah. On to the Premier League this week. I guess it was the start of the busy Christmas period where players play like 2-3 games a day. Double headers, all sorts, people playing for 2 different teams and whatnot. And it started off yesterday on Boxing Day with a 2-2 draw between who some people say title contenders. Not sure after yesterday. Leicester versus Man United. Leicester, Brendan Rodgers said his side showed the personality of a huge club as they came from behind twice to earn a point against Man United. United took the lead twice with goals from Rashford and who other than Bruno Fernandes. But Leicester responded twice with a Harvey Barnes screamer and an Axel Tuanzebe OG, with Jamie Vardy playing a role in the late equaliser. I think Rashford should have scored
At least two. No,
he came away with one.
100%.
But that header earlier on to not hit the target is a bit mad. And then he had his effort saved by Kasper Schmeichel midway through the second half. Good save or a finish lacking quality. The commentators called it one of the saves of the season.
Of course they will.
Yeah, because Kasper had to really stretch for that shot. That was right at his chest. If anything, he had to move out of the way.
It
Strong
was
palm.
MBE, isn't it? So
MBE. With regards to Rashford's early miss, the header.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got too much time and you think too much. Don't bring it down, forehead, flick it on, near post, back post.
Too many
Which
options, I
That's
guess.
the thing. Yeah, so I think that's what that was. The finish though.
good finish.
Yeah.
Composed.
I've been getting a lot of stick. Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed it. People haven't let the Rashford slander slide.
We've got a lot of Rashford fanboys and armchair gaffers. Not on the panel. Yeah, I'll call you what you are. You're fanboys. Yeah. To keep you happy, to keep you quiet. Yeah. I'm gonna ease up on Marcus because obviously someone's holding feelings. So I'm gonna admit I was wrong about the kid. And plus, I've got too much anger towards Martial. For me to
Okay.
spread it amongst too much people. I like to focus my hate. Yeah, so Martial for me.
He's getting it right now.
He's the one.
SB, how much longer do you think he will start with, I guess, Edinson Cavani being a great option to have coming off the bench or a great option to have starting? How long do you think he lasts in that starting 11?
The whole season.
Okay.
What?
Oli has no tactics except the counter attack, so he can't start with Edison.
What? Oh, SB!
It's truth, isn't it?
Oli has no tactics.
He
apart
plays
from
on the counter attack.
So he can't start with Cavani.
Can't. He has to bring him on.
I think we might start seeing Cavani earlier on than people would expect. I think the Martial experiment so far this season, he's played well in the last, I think, 5 or so games. Decent contributions in terms of goals and assists. But it's that dreaded eye test.
The killer instinct.
Yeah.
Why has he not pushed on from last season? This is what I don't...
Coming off the back of your best season
It's crazy.
and then falling away like this.
I'm concerned with the fortunes of young Greenwood because he's one of my favourite players, but he's not. By now, I would have thought he'd have at least 5 league goals compared to what he done towards his last
Oh, what, this season? Well,
Yeah.
they've had the whole, him and, that scandal which he's moved on from.
You think
Yeah.
that's affecting him? You think that's on his
Big
mind,
star,
yeah?
man. Yeah. Yeah.
Possibly.
I guess his mate also passed away.
Oh.
So that played a part. And he's just a kid that's been thrust into it. I think most of his goals last year were against teams, in Project Restart, teams who were in the bottom half as well.
Yeah. And not only that, I keep telling everybody, the back end of last season, Project Restart,
Yeah.
it was the Corona Cup. Preparation wasn't the same for all teams.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of teams had like 80 players on the treatment table. They were the first guinea pigs for the vaccine. Long COVID, short COVID, hot COVID.
All of it.
Cold
The South
COVID.
African COVID, they got now
The new
The new
stuff.
strains.
Yeah, the new
it's like
strains.
weed now, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like, this stuff, isn't it? We've got a new
COVID dog.
strain.
Yeah, so it's
So you're not
mad.
counting last season?
No, I'm
that
saying
Project Restart too
I
much.
should have counted it. I didn't.
Mhm.
I expected him to just push on, but
Yeah, I think he's where he needs to be for a 19-year-old at a club like that.
and he's definitely got ability.
Scored one of the best goals this season
Undoubtedly so.
against West Ham.
Was a good goal. I'm actually a bit upset as to where this conversation has gone. Yeah, we're talking about talented players, and one player for me in the Premier League that does it week in week out, and no one
Talk to
ever
us.
says his name.
Talk to us.
I'm gonna fly the flag. I'm wearing blue today for a reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
All Brighton.
A lovely
Brighton.
Mizuno piece that
No,
you got on
yeah,
there.
this is from my Hiroshi. Don't worry, gato Hiroshi.
He does it all. It's very continental.
Young Harvey Barnes. No one talks about the boy.
I've got a stat about Harvey Barnes,
Let
but
me
please
hear it.
continue.
Kangaroo.
The guy, he doesn't let you down. He passes the eye test. I'm not big on stats.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big fan of stats. But I'm sure if you looked up his stats, it will speak for itself. Like, it'll back up what you see.
And it's funny you say that because Leicester's Harvey Barnes has scored 7 goals in 20 games in this 2021 season.
It's not bad.
He has already equalled his tally from last term, where he had 42 appearances.
7 in 20, yeah? That's more than 1 in 3.
So yes, look at that. That's a stat.
Come on.
That's a good stat.
He just
Some
runs
decent
to
maths.
me, man.
He just runs.
Plays at a great tempo.
Yeah. He's better than...
he suits that Leicester
he's
team,
better than
I think.
Dan James. If you had him instead of Dan James...
Yeah, I'd agree there.
Or
I'd
even,
agree there.
Dan
even
James is
Martial.
awful.
I'd agree there. United are now unbeaten in their past 14 away league games, winning 11. It's their longest such run since 2011. There's a few records being broken by United and records which have stood for a while. I'm not going to say it. Yeah,
Starting to believe in Oli and
I'm-
Solskjaer.
At the
I'm not going to go off a cliff, but there are positives here amongst the negativity
It's
surrounding
funny you say
the
there
team
are
at times.
positives, yeah? From the outside looking in, from a neutral perspective, I don't see the negatives at United.
The defence.
What about the defence?
We concede
Speak
2
on it.
goals
Speak on it, SB.
every game. We have to outscore every team
Good.
by at least 2 or 3
And you
goals.
do more
For
than
an
not.
example, Leicester scored 2. We took the lead twice, conceded twice.
Couldn't see it out.
Sheffield United, we conceded 2 goals. Who did we play before Sheffield United?
West Ham, possibly.
Conceded
Might
2
be,
goals
yeah.
against West Ham. We concede a lot, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you're scoring more than you concede more often than not.
It could be reminiscent of Jurgen Klopp's first Liverpool side, who they just forget about
That's
defending
what's
and outscore
holding
you.
back Pogba and Donny, is our defense.
Shout.
And that's
I've seen
that's
this
it.
said before, yeah, that a team where sometimes I guess we lack pace at centre back, but he's back now. But majority of the time, yeah, it's been Maguire and Lindelof, so you've had to play two pivots in front of him, both with legs. Fred, I say, is extremely fast, just to protect those two.
Yeah.
So
Fred's another unsung hero as well in my book.
Great player.
Great player. Calm down, SB. Calm down.
What?
the wine's in.
He
the wine's
is.
hitting. How many glasses
He
you had?
is one of the Prem's top midfielders, performance-wise. At this moment.
Armchair gaffers at home. Hit the comments. Let us know
Freddie.
if you agree on SB's Fred chart. He's gone out on a limb there. I like Fred in certain games, but yeah, I'm not sure if he is the required standard for us to really challenge. But I understand his value. Rashford became the third youngest United player to reach 50 Premier League goals behind Wayne Rooney and Cristiano Ronaldo. So for all the slack he gets here, he's in great company there.
I'm not going to speak about Rashford because I get a lot of hate mail.
I like Rashford.
And I don't take it personally. Yeah.
But you can't comment on that decent
Stat.
benchmark that he's just reached at 23 years old.
We here at Armchair Gaffers, we're in it for the long haul, okay? So what we're going to do in the year 2027, we're going to come back to this very same episode, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And look at where Rashford is, and we'll let you guys decide.
You're saying that with a wry smile as if you know it's going to be bad or something like that.
In 7 years' time.
But yeah,
When he's 30.
we'll see you here in 7 years. Leicester travel to Crystal Palace next on Monday, and United host Wolves the following evening. I guess after that game, yeah, Leicester sat in third place and United sat in fourth. Moving on to what many build as the game of the day, we have Arsenal versus Chelsea. Arsenal won 3-1 at the Emirates. The day after Christmas is renowned for turkeys and Premier League football, and Arteta and the boys managed to serve us up an absolute treat.
Why are you looking at me, Dan? Why are you looking at me, Dan?
'Cause you're a fan of continental managers.
So I've been getting a lot of stick for my my predictions, yeah?
Go on.
No, I've been getting stick as well because of your predictions. But yeah, please continue.
I knew there were goals in this game, yeah? I predicted 4-3,
Yeah.
and I don't believe I was far off, even with 3-1, even though you still needed another
4 goals or something.
Yeah, but no. In all seriousness, from the start, Chelsea didn't look up for it. Did you not see Lampard's interview?
I
At
saw
the end
I
of the
saw the
game.
pre one, and he was trying to say that his team needs to guard from complacency, basically, and all of that stuff.
He wasn't holding
the great
back.
stuff.
Yeah,
Hey.
he wasn't holding back. But Arsenal won 3-1 without having a single shot on target from open play. Saka's goal wasn't a shot, so it doesn't count.
No, he said he meant
I
to
was
check
going to
the
say,
keeper on
yeah,
his
I
right
think
foot.
he was on the wind up there.
Of course he was. He's got
No,
back
he,
there,
he
innit?
meant it.
I
He's
think-
not gonna do what Harry Winks done the other week
And come out and
Nah, you don't do that.
that's too much humility, I believe.
Yeah, nah.
No sauce.
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
Sauceless.
So yeah, Winks.
Yeah.
When you compare the two, yeah.
So
you
Arsenal,
expect him to-
Arsenal won 3-1 without having a single.
Sure.
They haven't scored from open play yet. Right, so Arsenal fans, just hold your horses, calm down. Chelsea, on the other hand, oh my, I'm not impressed.
Frank.
Not having it.
I need clarity
Mm-hmm.
because I backed Chelsea to win the league when we done our predictions before the season.
Wow.
And last
That
night
is
on our live that we
mad.
done, because we done a watch along for the game.
Yes.
I was talking to one of the viewers and I said, on paper, Chelsea look good. Yeah? Look at the team on paper.
Yeah.
Like, mate,
Where's wrong?
yeah. The clarity I need is with Timo Werner, okay?
Nice.
Now, I don't care he's not performing because you guys know I like him because he's very fast.
Yeah. Roadrunner.
Road. Sonic.
Meep. But, yeah, where does he play? Because I've seen a few comments saying, why is Lampard playing him out wide? Where does Timo Werner actually play?
He's a forward that hovers around the left.
So he's not out of position.
No, Lampard's playing him as a winger at the minute.
Which he's not.
Which he's not.
He needs to be in like a system. He needs to be on the left side, but he needs to be in this
Like a wide forward, yeah. So
doesn't-
not a Mane, for
Yeah,
instance.
receiving the ball, trying to dribble at.
He should be
players
in
and
between a
stuff.
right back and a right centre back.
Then you got to say it's down to bad management. The question keeps getting posed. The question,
He's playing Tammy.
Kevin.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, we found out. Yeah, Tammy's real name's Kevin.
His real name's Kevin. He
It's
keeps
just
saying
like,
Kevin.
yeah, Harry Maguire. His real name.
Harold?
No way.
No, Harry Maguire is. That's not his real name.
What?
His real name is Jacob Harry Maguire.
Jacob.
Jacob
Yeah.
Maguire.
Jacob's Crackers.
He is.
He's our captain.
Jacob is
Jacob.
Crackers. Yeah. So that
Sorry, I'm rattled
Who was we
right
talking
now.
about a second ago,
We're
Dodge?
talking about,
we were talking about Tammy Abraham.
and Timo Werner.
Yeah, he's playing
10 goals without a game. 10 games without a goal. This wine. It's unreal. Yeah, 10 games without a goal. Is it time for him to be dropped or?
Yes.
But who will play there?
Hudson.
Hudson plays
Oh,
off the right.
I think Pulisic is being played in the wrong position.
He's
isn't
on
he?
the
'Cause
wrong
he's usually
side,
a left.
yeah.
He's usually a left winger.
You know, last night Pulisic, yeah,
He was unbelievable yesterday. I think.
unbelievably anonymous.
You think?
You weren't a fan,
He's got amazing
Last night.
feet, man.
bro. I was seeing signs. I was gonna say something.
He dribbles.
Yeah, fuck it, man. I'm not gonna hold back.
Go and that.
Oh my god.
Go.
Some
wait. Give me the ball.
some of the parts, yeah, were reminiscent of an Eden Hazard.
We've heard this before.
The way he glides.
The gliding was mad.
Yeah,
There's
nah.
just like guile that he has that a lot of other players don't. But yeah, I was yesterday after the game on Chelsea Twitter, Chelsea football Twitter, and a lot of them they're not frank out just yet, but they are seeing his shortcomings. And the Callum Hudson-Odoi admission is something that rages on. And also, you put in 1 million crosses into the box. Who would you want to bring off the bench in that situation?
Ideally, you'd want, like, if you had it in your squad,
Yeah.
you'd want like maybe a French kind of striker, like who's like at least 6'3", like quite handsome, good beard, good haircut.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Someone of that kind of ilk.
Ilk,
But obviously,
yeah.
you got to have that player in your squad.
I think they do.
No, Pulisic is American. Kevin Abraham
Kevin,
is
what is he, English?
He's English.
Nigerian?
Yeah.
English Nigerian. They haven't got
Giroud.
They don't have the
Ollie
Giroud.
Giroud.
Unforgivable that he left him on the bench.
He put on Havertz instead of him, didn't he?
Yes.
God,
I think he
blimey.
attempted to put Havertz. I saw Havertz getting changed.
Oh, Giroud was going to come on, and then he said no, and he put on Havertz instead as
That's
the last
why
sub.
I saw the meme of Giroud laughing.
Yeah, because
Funny
he's
enough,
thinking, what the fuck? I've seen Kante having to jump for headers in the middle of the box.
Oh, Lord. That's mad. Havertz isn't the guy that's going to change the game for you. I'm sorry. Not the way he's been performing.
Not at that.
Is this
Yeah.
Frank's 11, or is Frank just playing the players that Romans bought because he has to?
You hear this about Van der Beek not playing at United, and people say it's a signing from the board and whatnot. But yeah, you don't hear it at Chelsea. People don't ever say, "Oh, the board bought that player."
Listen, guys, let's not be naive and tell ourselves that managers are the ones that sign players. Yeah, that's not how it works. Right? Manager might say, "Yeah, I approve of him," but 9 times out of 10, whether or not you approve or you don't, the player's coming.
It's gonna happen.
This is done above you. This is above your pay grade. So, you know, like, I'm gonna defend Frank. He keeps getting a lot of sticks saying, "Oh, Roman, can I have another 200 mil, please?"
Yeah.
Like, it's not him. Yeah, he wants players in. He might say, "Yeah, I'm looking for a striker. I'm looking for a winger. I'm looking for a midfielder."
Mm-hmm.
You might say, "Yeah, I like this person, that person." But the facts are, it's the final decision
It's not him.
out of his hands. It's out of his hands.
Interesting. Gaffers, let us know. Do you think Frank was behind all of their summer transfer activity, or was it out of his hands? And for Arsenal, first win in 7 games in the Prem.
It's nice to see, man.
Eases the pressure on, I guess, Arteta a little bit. Lacazette chipping in with a goal. Saka, Xhaka back from suspension as well.
Not great.
Not okay.
The Harry's, the other ones.
These ones,
Yeah.
can't have those ones.
Wow, what? The cherry ones.
The strawberries, can't have them. Oh, he gone. Fuck
Dude, he doesn't even want to share with his own armchairs.
No,
It's
we can
mad.
have the super mix, but
Nah,
not
fuck the
mix.
super
Not
mix.
the,
Right,
not the
for
red
strawberries.
joints.
Can't have
Yeah, so on Arsenal, do we think that is a victory, a result where they kind of turned their season around? Because I remember in November, Arsenal going away to Old Trafford, winning 1-0. People called it a turning point.
What did I say? In November, Arsenal went to Old Trafford.
Yes.
1-1-0.
Yes.
What did I say? You don't remember, do you?
No.
When I start saying it, you're going to remember.
I don't think I will.
I said, oh, don't worry about that, because Arsenal's probably going to lose the next few games.
Yes. You did say that.
I don't remember that.
He did. He did.
But I think he might have said it though. He looks like he might have said it this time.
Fuck off,
I think he said it. I think he said it.
Yeah, that's what I said then.
So is this a real turning point, or is this another fake roundabout?
Facade.
I'm gonna say it's a turning point because
What's different?
a lot of dead wood wasn't on the pitch yesterday. I'm gonna call it how I see it.
Not even holding back. You're not even dressing it up as
I call a spade a spade. It just is what
squad.
It
Is it because of suspension though, or you think it's because
There was some COVID
Arteta wanted to change the
absentees. Yeah, Smith Rowe getting his first Prem
squad? Or
start.
was it because
is. Was that because of COVID?
No, because William was suspended, or he had COVID, or he had to do a
Isolated,
COVID test. He had to isolate. That's why.
Gabriel.
Who
He's
knows?
isolating. That's a fact.
David Luiz.
Not from COVID. Yeah, this isn't self-imposed isolation. Yeah, he was put into isolation for the good of Arsenal. Yeah. I saw the lineup and I put on Instagram last night.
Oh yeah.
Do you see it?
Sorry, I've been messaged about it already.
I said, just seen the Arsenal lineup. It's going to be a long evening.
Mm-hmm.
I got cut short when I was doing my post. What I meant to continue saying was, just seeing the lineup, it's going to be a long evening for Chelsea.
But you didn't get to finish off the
The
sentence.
baby was crying.
Oh
I had
yeah.
to-
You're right.
Yeah, exactly.
Get tea out.
As I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left one.
Because I'm right-handed, it's easier.
Yeah.
So you put that up. You didn't expect much from the game.
No, I
There was a lot of
expected.
deadwood.
I saw the energy. You're forgetting, yeah. Martinelli and Saka on that left-hand side.
Mate,
Armchair
they
gaffers.
were causing some
Martinelli.
problems, man.
Armchair gaffers at home that follow Arsenal, you can vouch for me.
Mm-hmm.
Those two on the left side cause loads of problems. Now, that was compounded with due to the formation Arsenal playing.
And the emergence of a Kieran Tierney.
The emergence of a Kieran Tierney, who I've learned is called Roadman at Arsenal.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you,
that's the
Armchair
nickname.
gaffers.
I don't know why, because he wore a hood in a
Yeah,
team shoot. No.
yeah. So he's a Roadman.
Yeah.
So
Fucking
they're playing
football,
Kieran
eh?
Tierney left centre back, yeah, but he's bombing on.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing Saka left wing back, he's bombing on. They're playing Gabriel Martinelli left forward. He's
They were playing
bombing
four
on.
at the back yesterday.
Was it
Yeah.
four? 'Cause
It was was it Mari,
Mari, Holden,
Bellerin,
Bellerin.
Tierney.
Yeah, that was it. He was brave yesterday. Brave.
you know what,
So
I
it was the
realised-
Martinelli.
Saka.
No,
No, it was
hold on.
Martinelli and Tierney.
Oh yeah.
They
yeah,
gave
sorry.
Reece
They
James
were
hell.
linking up. Yeah, they were
Yeah.
linking up.
Yeah, down that left side, they were giving him hell.
Absolute hell.
Before the game, I heard that Reece James and Ben Chilwell had ankle and knee.
Yeah, there were rumours that Reece James, and I play a lot of fantasy football, and I've dropped him out my team because I heard he might have needed surgery, and then I see his name in the team sheet. So
Even Frank said before, he said he's got. A
They're
problem,
managing it.
but they're managing it.
And
like
then-
he hasn't got Cesar or Dave.
yeah,
Dave.
Dave.
Chilling there.
But then I thought about that when Kieran Tierney chopped him for the penalty.
Was that a pen?
Yeah.
It's a soft pen.
It's a soft pen, but it's a pen.
Pen, but soft.
Yeah. So to go off on a tangent here, softest pen I've ever seen in my life. Yeah,
Talk to me.
Was the one a few hours ago, Leeds versus Burnley.
That's the only thing that happened in that game anyway,
that's
isn't
bad.
it?
Yeah.
No, and then Burnley scored a header. Ref called a foul on the goalkeeper, which was never a foul.
Mentally.
Burnley were robbed that game. But yeah, no, it was a pen, but it was a soft pen. But if you saw the way Tierney chopped James, he was lacking just a half a yard of pace.
Okay.
And that could have been due to the injury, because usually
I think he's injured.
That he was having a rough night.
rough night.
Rough night.
Even when you look at his face, he didn't look like.
Nah, he went at the races yesterday. So for Arsenal, yeah, big win. Push them up to 14th. Kind of ends the relegation battle.
Shouts.
Jokes. In Jan, do you think they should go and sign for a certain position? And if so, which position and which possible player?
No,
Yeah, they need to sign. No signings.
no, not in Jan.
Crazy.
Not in Jan. The thing is, yeah, people got to go if anyone's going to come in. Yeah, I don't know why they keep playing this French striker they've got.
Laka.
Is that his name?
You know, I
Yeah.
think he had a good performance yesterday.
He did well leading the line.
Better than
yes,
fucking
as the-
Nketiah.
the
But
most
what is
experienced
Arsenal?
player
What
up
is
there, yeah.
Arsenal gonna do with Nketiah up front?
nothing, a lot of nothing, unless it's in the Europa League, possibly.
Even then.
With regards to Lacazette, do you think Lacazette gets into Liverpool's team?
No.
Okay, does he get into United's team?
No.
Does he get into Tottenham's team?
Nah.
Does he get into Chelsea's team?
Questionable.
Possibly.
Tammy.
Yeah, and look where they are. Yeah. Does he get into Leicester's team? Head of Vardy?
Nah.
No.
So you haven't given me one solid yes. Yet you expect Arsenal to keep him and rely on him.
Where's Arsenal right now?
That's because he's there.
In Jan, then you'd say you'd upgrade on him, or
Yeah, I let it go. Please come and buy him because he's not cup tied for the Champions League.
that rumour's been knocking about for a while.
I'm gonna add fuel to the fire. Yeah, because I'm trying to get him gone. I'm trying to engineer a move.
No, Laka did well yesterday, and I have had this debate with a few Arsenal mates for a while as to where we rank him and how highly we rate him. They say he's the top 10 striker in the Prem.
Yeah, it's not true.
On form.
Not picking from much, but I mean, like the top 5 strikers in the Prem are pretty good,
Yes.
and then you fall away from that. It's like okay.
Armchair Gaffers at home, let us know, is Lacazette a top 10 striker in the Prem, and settle this debate once and for all, because I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
I'd say if they could, they should probably go and sign a creative midfielder if they don't bring Ozil back in.
Have you guys heard? Apparently, there's a split in the Arsenal squad.
No.
Yeah, so rumours. But apparently, half the squad back Ozil to they want him back in the fold.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's causing a rift within.
It's dangerous, man.
Yeah, very dangerous.
It's dangerous. Yeah, I'd probably want to get him back in, to be fair.
He's got 6 months left, though, isn't it? I don't think they're going to save him.
You don't think he comes back in when the new Prem squads are announced?
Problem with Ozil is that he doesn't. That's a thing for the system. He doesn't really fit into the system.
What he's trying to employ.
And you can say about the number 10 role, but it goes bigger than that. It's about your attacking shape, and he doesn't really
Fit into what he's got going on right now.
Those half spaces he doesn't. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, as good as he is.
Fair play. A couple of stats. Chelsea have lost their past 3 away games in the Prem. Worst run since Feb 2019. Arsenal netted more than once during the first half of a Premier League game for the first time this season. That's mad. That's actually bonkers.
Yeah.
Since the start of last season, Tammy Abraham has scored 21 goals. And that's more than twice the number of any of his teammates in the Prem.
Yeah?
I think he gets a lot of criticism, and I've said it before. And I think for a young player, 21 goals across the last season or so.
I just don't
is
think
big.
it's Chelsea standard, man.
If you want to, I guess, when you compare it to their past goats, he's not there just yet.
The way I judge a player is you got to ask yourself, which other team is looking at this player, wants to recruit them?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't believe anyone of note would want to recruit Tammy. I don't think he's bad, by the way.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, but if you look at, let's just say, if he was to become available, who would more likely sign him? You're looking at Everton's, looking at your Aston Villas,
Wolves
looking at
and
your
stuff.
Wolves's, your Watfords, if they were still in the Premier League, that kind of team. So that's what the issue is. But I actually think he's all right.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Striker.
No Premier League player has scored the opening goal of the game on more occasions this season than Arsenal striker Lacazette, who's netted 4 of the Gunners' 6 such goals. So
Not good enough.
Laka, yeah. For the debate, is he a top 10 striker? Let us know. Bear that in mind. Chelsea host Aston Villa in the Prem on Monday, which is, I guess, less than 48 hours after they finished playing yesterday, which is not great.
No,
You don't want to be playing Villa after less than 48 hours recovery.
Yeah, I'm thinking what do you do? So you get smoked by Arsenal at 5:30.
Saturday.
On Saturday, you finish around about 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Get back home
Yeah.
at 10 o'clock.
Stew on
just
it.
across London.
Adrenaline running.
Yeah, go to bed at maybe midnight.
One if you're
Wake up
lucky.
at
Yeah.
8.
Yeah, he probably won
Yeah.
after that performance.
Get into training for about 11 midday, just for recovery day.
Mm-hmm.
Hour or two.
Hour or two. Go back home, and then you're back on the pitch next day.
Yeah.
It's mad. Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
No time to dwell on it, I guess. Yeah, Villa are playing very well at the minute, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. And then Arsenal play Brighton on Tuesday at 6.
They've never
The
beat
last
Brighton, have they?
team, no, they have beaten
They've
Brighton.
got there's a new. It's like the old rivalries. I guess there were great games between Newcastle and Liverpool back in the day. You had your Arsenals and your
Boltons
United
and stuff.
Yeah, Arsenal, Bolton, blah blah blah. I guess Arsenal,
Brighton-
Brighton is now like a thing.
Brighton have
And Neil
won.
Maupay scored today.
Did he?
He's getting
Building-
himself ready for that.
building
Yeah,
himself
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Brighton have won one game this calendar year. Who is it against?
Arsenal.
Last game of the calendar year.
Arsenal.
Watch this space.
Oh my god, yeah. Moving on to Sheffield United versus Everton. The Blades have 2 points from 15 games this season.
Can we just remind armchair gaffers at home? Chris Wilder was Scorcher's.
Guy.
If
Guy.
you're not familiar,
His
go back
brethren.
to
If you guys
Start
don't
of the
feel I'll
season.
fill you in.
He's Doug.
Scorcher said Chris Wilder is one of, if not the best manager. Full stop.
And that is his Doug.
And I think it's also available on Filthy Fellas. He went and he said that in front of the world.
Yeah.
And they're now 10 points from safety.
They have recorded the worst ever start to a Premier League campaign.
Worse than that Derby team. And
Yeah.
I remember that Derby team vividly.
That's
as
one
well.
of the worst things I've ever
Ever
seen.
seen a
Yeah,
match of the
it's
day,
now
like.
the joint worst start to a season ever by any club in England's top 4 leagues.
Top 4.
Fuck.
So I guess they're breaking records.
So what you're saying to me is that only non-league teams have started worse than what
Yeah.
Scorcher's team have started this season.
You're Doug.
Let that sink in. Sigurdsson's late effort, which found the bottom left corner, saw Ancelotti's side extend their winning run to 4 matches, and they leapfrogged Leicester and United in the process. Still no James Rodriguez. They're also missing Talisman, Richarlison after a year's concussion that he suffered against United. And Toffee still got the job done. Clean sheet for Michael Keane and the boys.
Now another bit of information.
Go on.
Everton's win last night.
Yeah.
Was yesterday?
Yeah.
Was the first time they have won without Richarlison since when?
Yes. How
Since
many
when?
games is it?
No. Guess since when?
Last year.
No,
Since
it's the run
ever.
streak. It's the okay. since he's
Since
he's
he
been
signed
at
for them.
So
Everton.
that's
Yeah.
the first time they've won without him.
Without him in the squad.
Shit.
Since ever. Talk about influence. If I
Unbelievable.
could hashtag
That's
in
an
real life,
influencer.
hashtag influence.
Charleston.
That's an influencer,
That's
isn't
a
it?
real influencer. That's a rule.
Yeah, forget Demi Rose.
You don't need a big back, you can be an influencer. Oh, quickly though, is no one going to mention how Richarlison doesn't get a fade?
Bro.
No, I was gonna say you don't need a big back.
Bro.
You just need a mad trim.
He's got them old school fades that used to have, like, you remember that back in primary school, used to have that freshie
Your
in your
dad's-
school, and
your
he
dad
So
cutting
he
your
I
hair.
had no fade to it.
Yeah,
like.
I've made a few phone calls to find out what's going on here. What Richarlison is doing, he's channeling the spirit of Ronaldo
Okay.
2002. Remember Ronaldo had the little half biscuit
The
thing,
yards.
yeah? He's extended it, yeah,
Round.
to the whole top of the head.
Can't believe
That's
it.
what's
Yeah.
going
The
on.
trim's mad.
The trim's mad. No face.
Trim's mad. Calvert-Lewin. I'm just gonna whisper it,
Go on.
but let's just keep an eye on him.
Go on.
Yeah, because
Let's just keep an eye on him. He
Is he not scoring?
in the midweek against Everton, pocket job, like absolute pocket job. And yeah, yesterday he could have scored, I guess, one of the contenders for goal of the season, but he
Big
just
chest.
missed. Yeah, mad.
I've got to hold
But
the
yeah.
mic for this one.
I need
No
a
one is that deep. You got to hold the mic like
Looks like he's
you're,
about to rap a whole
That's
season
something
four
poetic.
now.
Yeah.
Good.
we're too quick, to put people on the pedestal.
And that's that.
Simple as that. Guys.
No, he's got 10 Prem goals, man. He was scoring a goal a game. Just like, when are we allowed to celebrate these people?
We're not allowed to celebrate till I say so.
Okay.
Okay. Look at the diversity in these goals. It's not enough. Yeah? They were consistent over a short period of time, but it's not enough, guys. We're too quick. He got an England call up for Christ's
goals.
sake.
Nah, you got to give him his flowers,
No,
man.
not
And,
yet.
and guess what? He was missing Richarlison.
He's missing Luca Digne. That's who he's missing.
From
The
crosses.
only man
The
that's
big
got put
booming crosses.
on a plate, 8 feet in the air.
Yeah, that's
That's who he's
It's
missing.
the highest ever plate. Yeah.
The highest ever
DCL
plate.
he eats
Yeah.
at a large table.
Like, guys, can we just chill out? Yeah, from now on, like, let's give a player like up and Scorcher says it. Yeah,
Boxing Day.
Boxing Day. Give a player till Boxing Day.
We're the day after Boxing Day.
The day after.
Yeah, and we'll see. Like these last 3 games, it's too hit and miss for me. I just can't, guys. I can't.
I'm done.
It's
I'm
just
done.
being unfair.
Just is never
I
unfair.
feel like just has been a little bit unfair. Sheffield United travel to Burnley for the next Premier League fixture on Tuesday. Who's going to be watching that? Anyone?
Mate,
Going to be
you know
covering?
what?
We're going to do a live.
To go to bed, I
No,
think I
I'm
might
doing.
get
I'm
that
doing.
game.
I'm writing a paper, like not for school or anything, just to do it.
Just
to
so you
do
don't
it.
have to watch that.
No, I'm writing a paper on back stick isolation.
Oh, there's going to be a bit of it there, man.
Chris Wood. Oh, wait, Everton. You said yeah.
No, so this is Sheffield United, Burnley.
Yeah, no, Chris Wood, back stick isolation king. Yeah,
You don't want him playing against you when you've got
you don't, mate. You
2
don't.
points
So I'm just gonna
all
watch that game literally just for
the crosses and the
just for the crosses.
fullbacks getting absolutely battered.
Horrible
Yeah.
game to watch.
Sorry, talk about Burnley. Who's that guy they had? Was it McNeil? They
Dwight-
had
Dwight
a
McNeil.
young boy. Was it McNeil?
He's their flair guy.
What's he do? Yeah. Oh, okay. That look says it all. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry. Everton returned to top flight action against Man City at Goodison Park, which is now like a big game, I think.
Kind of is.
Tough game.
I'll definitely be watching that one. Couple of stats. Sheffield United now winless in 18 consecutive Premier League games.
Are they that
2
bad?
draws, 16 losses. Get them out of here, man.
Rian Brewster.
Poor lad.
Welcome to men's football.
Poor lad.
Not a star boy, as some people are saying. But I'm not going to kick them while they're down. Gylfi Sigurdsson has been directly involved in 7 goals in 18 appearances for Everton this season, one more than he recorded in the whole of the 1920 year. So that was 6 contributions in 38 games. I was going to say it's been a bit of a resurgence. And I thought
Please.
like
No.
Alan,
There's no
Alan,
resurgence in
Decore,
Sigurdsson.
Rodriguez.
He's
Gylfi's
finished.
been playing all right. in the
He's
last few
finished,
weeks.
man.
Okay, Dan, I've just said a minute ago, let's wait before we start saying players. are
I
doing
agree with
this
you
and
on
that.
this one.
Fair
Thank you,
play.
SB,
All
because
right.
I'm tired of
Sheffield,
this.
Sheffield United have scored just 4 goals from 71 shots at home in the Premier League this season. The worst shot conversion in the competition.
Sheffield United.
5.6%.
That's Sheffield United, yeah?
Yeah.
Ain't that Scorchers team? Chris Wilder.
He's nursing a hangover, man. Leave him alone.
He's back,
Everton,
man.
now second, and Sheffield United are still in 20th place. On to Villa versus Crystal Palace. Villa's impressive progress from relegation strugglers to the top 6 is down to the maturity of the players, said Dean Smith. They overcame Tyrone Mings being sent off in the first half and comfortably move within 3 points of Leicester City.
Whoa. Stop right there.
Who's Villa?
Stop right there, okay? Because we need
Oh,
to
the
confirm this.
developments.
No, there's no developments. So they've moved into 3 points of Leicester City. It's bigger than that.
Go on.
Villa have played 13 games this season. They've got 25 points. Everton have played 15 games and 29 points. All right?
Okay.
If Villa win those 2 games in hand, they'll be on 31 points. 1 point behind Liverpool on 32.
That's bonkers.
Let that sink in.
That's bonkers. After going down to 10 men, I thought our counter-attacking looked scary at times, is what Smith said. I watched parts of the game and I saw comparisons online. Ollie Watkins being compared to Olivier Giroud because he's the best striker in the world for a team down to 10 men.
The best striker in the world.
For a team down to 10 men. You don't
Sorry,
want
is-
anybody else leading your line.
What's the criteria in this? Like, you don't just make these bold
He's hustling
statements.
and bustling. So, yeah, effortless running, battling. Yeah, he was an
And there's no
absolute
one else
handful.
in the world that does it
Who else
better.
to
Not
be called
like
that?
Ollie Watkins.
Not even like Jamie Vardy,
Nah.
the king of running.
Watkins is now.
Yeah, Watkins is
It's
the
a
king.
specialized role now. Just
I'm getting tired of these bold statements.
This is the world we live in, and this is why we're here.
I don't want to live in this world.
But no, I will say, yeah, he did look quite hapless in front of goal, but his luck probably changes, and one of those will go in. Hit the woodwork twice yesterday.
looked like a championship striker.
It was it was a lot of hustle and bustle. 10 men down, but he was a handful for Palace, who I guess were missing Cahill, but they just don't keep clean sheets.
Guys, I want to say something, all right? And I know I just said let's give players till Boxing Day, okay?
God. So you've done a U-turn in
Well, I have. Yeah, it is
6
now
minutes.
Boxing Day. Chill.
Fuck's sake.
God.
Jack Grealish. The guy's special. I remember seeing him in, I think it was 2015 FA Cup final against Arsenal, and he was being talked about a lot then. Like he was their leader. Like he's gonna bring Villa through, and I'm like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
and you skip past a few years,
Mm-hmm.
how they played against Arsenal in the 3-0 and how he's been playing every game since the season started. Does Jack Grealish walk into any team in the Premier League right now? Armchair gaffers at home, I need to know what you think. I need to know what you guys think right here as well.
I'm going to say yes.
Okay. Does he walk into Newcastle?
Yes.
Does he start ahead of Shelby
Yes.
Or Almiron?
or Matt Ritchie?
Yes.
Yes. Does he start for Southampton?
Yes.
Does he start for Arsenal?
Yes.
Does he start for Chelsea?
Yes.
Does he start for Manchester United?
Yes.
Yes.
Does he start for Wolves?
Yes.
He starts for them.
He starts for everyone.
Does he start for Man City? Bernardo Silva?
Right now?
Yeah, he's better than Bernardo Silva is at the minute.
Does he start for Liverpool? That's the only one you got to think about. But he's definitely in the matchday squad. He's definitely getting minutes.
In Liverpool's current situation, yeah, of course.
100.
Does he start ahead of Curtis Jones? Come on.
Jack Grealish,
give me a break.
We've got to actually,
I've got something on him. Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
yeah. Villa managed 35 points in their first season back in the top flight last year. They're currently on 25 points already after 13 games.
Safe day.
They're good. They're doing all right. So they need 15 points to hit that magic 40 mark. I'd say their recruitment has been good. Traore looks like a decent bit of business. Joining for 17 million from Lyon, and Emiliano Martinez cost 17 million from Arsenal. Unbelievable signing.
Good saves, man.
8 clean sheets.
Beautiful signing. That signing there, Arsenal fans are like, well, why do we sell Martinez? You fucking laugh. Get rid of German geezer.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, you're being naive now, please. Martinez, a year ago, prior to the sale, was worth about maybe 400k, maybe
And a bag of chips,
maybe 2 mil at tops. Yeah, you've got a player who 12 months ago would have gone for next to nothing, who today you can sell or make for 20 million.
Yeah, they were 17 million. Sort of, yeah.
And the thing is, the difference between Martinez and Leno. Okay, Martinez might be better. Leno might be better. Let's say Martinez is better.
Mm-hmm.
He's not that much better. Do you know what I'm saying?
It doesn't justify,
what I'm
keeping him over Leno.
Yeah, because Leno you paid money for. So if you sell him, you might break even. You might make 5
Yeah,
mil.
Martinez was there for 10 years.
Yeah, you've made your money back right away. So from a business perspective, sell Martinez now. Who would you rather have on current form? Goes without saying, you'd rather have Martinez. But then you got to ask yourself, would Martinez's stats still be the same in this dire Arsenal team?
Great question.
Good question.
Yeah, great question.
This is what I'm here for, guys. I'm just asking the questions.
Great question. I'd like to point out that El Ghazi has been playing really well.
He
Villa.
has.
I just want to keep him
The
as
Moroccan, where's he from? Tunisia? Egypt?
He's got that sauce, man.
Is he not Egyptian?
Wherever he's from, he's like the Cristiano Ronaldo from there, mate, because he's just, I don't know what he's on form this
He's
season.
Egyptian.
He's moving crazy,
Yeah.
man. And his goal for me was probably goal of the week. He's Dutch, but obviously he has
He's probably Moroccan.
different heritage. Yeah, he's not Dutch.
Habibi.
Yeah, the North African connects. But yeah, he's bossing it, man. He's doing really well.
Can we
he's
just
like my
wait
fake
till
one to
Boxing
watch.
Day before we say how well he's doing?
Next Boxing Day.
Next Boxing Day, you're saying, because
Yeah.
we're here now.
No, we're gonna wait. No,
My question on Jack Grealish is who I believe, he consistently looks as if he's playing against kids much younger than him. Like the way he just chops past people, makes defenders look stupid.
Yeah.
It's something great to
it's a
see.
joy to
It's
behold.
it's a throwback to exciting football.
Yeah, for sure.
How much do we think he is currently worth? For some context, Spurs made a 25 million bid for him in August 2018, so a bit over 2 years ago, and he signed a new 5-year deal in September just gone, worth a reported 140k a week. So in December/Jan 2021, how much do you think Jack Grealish is worth?
Right now, he's worth 55 million.
55. He just signed a 5-year deal.
I was going to say
The reason why I'm saying that,
60.
the reason why I'm saying that is because the season's not over. Yeah, there's still an outside chance, very outside chance, that Villa battle for relegation, potentially even get relegated. Yeah, just because it's possible. They were there last year.
Yeah.
And if results don't go against them, you're gonna start asking questions. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if they were to get relegated now, his value diminishes greatly because it's now the bargain chips are not with Villa. You understand?
Yeah.
So providing they stay up in summertime, his value rises to 75, maybe even 75.
I'll say 80. I was going to say
SB?
60, but we know with the transfer market right now, so he could go for 80 plus.
But then we got the COVID market, which is a bit
which
lower.
is a little bit, yeah.
But then on the other side of that, you got the English player tax. Everyone knows English players go for a higher premium, and especially if you're going from an English club to another English club,
Yes.
as an English player, you're going to pay more. Prime example, what's his name? Jacob Maguire. Is it Jacob?
Yeah, it's Jacob.
Yeah,
That's
Jacob.
exactly it.
Jacob Harry Maguire.
Jacob Harry Maguire. Tough week for Palace. Battered 7-0, and then they lost to 10 men yesterday. I think they missed Cahill a little bit, and as so often is the case, my mum was saying, she's like, yeah, if Zaha's not really dragging them to victory, they do struggle, and he weren't really at it yesterday. Tyrone Mings got in his head. They had a little bit of a tussle. He got Mings sent off, but it didn't really click for him. So Crystal Palace doing Crystal Palace things.
And I need to see more from Eberiche, please.
We bigged him up, and he has simmered down a bit, let's say.
First season.
First
Yeah,
season.
like his quality is there to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what separates the good from the great. It's about doing it week in, week out.
Yep.
Like what Jack Grealish is doing.
Give him a chance, Jess.
I'm gonna give him. I can't. No! The Premier League, men's football.
Yeah.
No,
No
I'm giving no one a
sympathy.
chance.
No
Yeah,
chance.
Fair play.
If you give me a chance,
No.
Yeah.
Your old coach didn't. Yeah. We've all been there. It's okay. Crystal Palace are without a clean sheet in their last 14 Premier League games. Yuck. And El Ghazi struck 4 goals in his last 4 Prem games, as many as he managed in his previous 37 games. So
lovely.
I've got an eye for talent, man. Moving on to Man City Newcastle. I did not watch this game. Saw like a couple highlights and whatnot. My brothers watched it, but I weren't really into it. City secured their customary win over Newcastle. Gundogan and Ferran Torres scored the goals that moved them up to 5th in the Prem. The triumph was City's 12th in a row in this particular fixture.
Do you have anything to say about this, Jess? Because I don't have anything to say about
No,
City.
I mean, Aguero didn't score again.
It's boring.
Yeah,
It's just
Sterling.
City passing the ball.
Yeah, I would say that.
And that's one of the reasons I didn't tune in. I wasn't in the mood to see
yeah,
them play a
I would
1,000
say
passes.
for a long time, I want to say that Ilkay Gundogan, one of the most overlooked players in the Premier League.
Unbelievable player.
Silky
unbelievable.
technique.
Yeah, very silky. And because he doesn't look like a good player, you look at his face.
Yeah, he doesn't strike you as someone that can. Doesn't strike you as an athlete.
Yeah, exactly. But overlooked player.
Great technique.
On the phone last night to my pal, I was doing the dishes, and he mentioned Raheem Sterling. Like slagging off Raheem Sterling.
Wow.
And I said to him, I was like, bro, Sterling's like 25 years old. He's like, no, he's not. I'm like, listen, if Sterling is older than 25, probably because he had a birthday recently, yeah? My mates looked it up, yeah? Sterling turned 26 about 2 weeks ago.
Crazy.
He's still a young man.
Crazy.
So look at what he's done in this time. Like, we need to start giving the boy his flowers.
Yes. I'm with you on that. Torres is now City's joint top scorer this season with Raheem Sterling on 7 goals. And I think, he's probably starting to show that he can challenge Gabriel Jesus in that understudy role to Aguero, who it seems, will continue to play here and there whilst managing his injuries, fitness, and father time.
And managing his game streaming, because that's what he does.
He's into that big time.
Yeah, big time.
His webcam was rested on a Man of the Match trophy.
Player of the month.
Player of the month, isn't it? Yeah.
One of those.
No
He just
respect to
doesn't
those
give a
awards.
fuck.
Yeah.
But that wasn't a great game for me. Forthcoming trips to Everton and Chelsea will offer an indication as to how close to Liverpool City will get. Decent test there. And then for Newcastle, 4-day wait now for them to play against Liverpool
Same old.
at St James's Park.
So Newcastle get 4 days between games. Chelsea get 2.
One and a bit,
one and
one
a
and
bit.
3 quarters.
They'll work it out. Maybe the next game might be.
Frank weren't happy about it. I'll tell you that. A couple of stats. City have kept 13 clean sheets in all competitions this season, more than any other team in the top 5 European leagues. Scorch ain't here. We gave him a kicking for the Wilder shout, so we probably should say to him he might be right on the John Stones thing. He's been banging that drum from early. He's back in the team.
Well, he's not here, so we can just pretend it didn't happen.
Oh, cool. Oh,
I don't
I'm
think
happy
he
to move
said-
on.
Did he say yeah?
No,
Yeah,
don't.
forget
No.
he's not here. Man City have won all 7 games in all competitions in which Ferran Torres has scored for them. with 5 of his 7 strikes coming at the Etihad. Raheem Sterling's assist for City's opener was his 150th goal involvement in all competitions since Guardiola joined in 2016.
4 years.
150 contributions.
Wow, it's like 37.5.
30
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
Wow.
first season.
It's
Yeah.
alright.
Big him up, man. Big him up. City's next Premier League game is against Everton at Goodison Park, and then Newcastle's game is at home to leaders Liverpool at St James's Park. Not expecting much from Newcastle there. Leeds and Burnley, not a lot to say here. Bamford penalty.
Wasn't a penalty?
Shouldn't have been a penalty.
Softest
Clean
penalty.
tackle.
Clean tackle. If an outfield player made that same challenge, it would be a good tackle.
The ref probably claps.
Wasn't dangerous, wasn't malicious, wasn't out of control.
I didn't even watch
It's a
that
good
game.
clean
Oh,
tackle.
we weren't involved. Caribbean.
Caribbean
Christmas.
hangover.
Yeah.
And then I think Burnley had a goal chalked out for a foul on the goalkeeper. The keepers jumped into
Meslier.
Mesliers jumped into Ben Mee, I think it was.
Okay.
Or somebody. And fallen over. Barnes has headed it in. Ref's blown the whistle. Yeah, so I think Burnley were hard done by then.
Yeah,
Just
Leeds.
ask me, SB, you know?
Oh, wow. back on the source.
Put your shoes on, ducked under the camera, which we weren't even under. Rather than, not much to say there.
Yeah. Moving on to Liverpool versus West Brom.
Big Sam.
Can we just talk about the legend,
The legend.
the GOAT?
Champions elect held at home against West Brom, who have been awful, and a team who we just don't mention. We're like 15 or so
We're gonna
episodes
start
in,
watching.
and we never mention them. But I guess they got a big signing, biggest signing of the season.
Big Sam is like a new signing. I know he is.
He doesn't
a new
lose
signing.
at Anfield.
Big January
Doesn't
signing.
lose at
He was the
Anfield.
last person they said that got points from
Crystal
Liverpool.
Palace.
Yeah. What was that? Him?
At Anfield was the last
Yeah,
boot with
yeah.
Sam,
Mate.
and he's back again.
Let me tell you something. Big Sam doesn't go down. Yeah. It's not what he's here for.
Big Sam know about, yeah.
Doesn't know about 69s. Doesn't.
He's not that
know
guy.
If he was the
about it.
captain of the Titanic,
We wouldn't know about it. The Titanic.
the what? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, massive result for West Brom.
Massive result. I think they had 2 shots in that game, or 2 chances.
Colin Grant should have scored, by the way.
Nah, first of all, I've never heard of him.
Okay, cool.
Secondly, I don't
We just
expect
don't
him.
mention West Brom, do we?
I don't expect a player I've never heard of to have a weaker foot or a left foot. Yeah,
Sounds like he shouldn't even have a foot.
Yeah, come on, man.
just one leg.
Like,
This one's for standing on. Yeah, the rest is for standing on, and the other one that does all the action. So
they
no.
should have scored that, I think.
Nah, mate, nah.
Klopp came out and threw a little bit of shade.
He always does.
What how do we think? Do we think Klopp's like this nice guy, smiles, hugs the players,
Such
does
a
that whole
bitch.
chanting thing, or is there like an undercurrent and a bad guy living in there somewhere?
He's a bitch.
amongst the grins.
He's
Has-
a
there has
big
to be.
bitch.
No, there has to be a bad guy living in there because that's what winners are made out of. You know what I'm saying?
He's up. He's arrogant, man.
But I hate when they do that. So I didn't see his interview, but was he mad about the way?
There was a bit of shade, and he threw shade at the formation, which I saw, and it was like,
It was
oh, that's
6-4.
innovative. Yeah, it was 6-4-0.
Liverpool just need to calm
That's,
down, man.
that's a fantastic formation. 6-4-0.
At times, I was like, what the fuck? What am I watching? It's like a training session.
Remember, I said to you guys, yeah, good managers know that you don't concede goals
With the ball.
With the ball, no, you concede balls. No, sorry.
Wow. You're very right.
Yeah, when you have the ball is when you can concede goals.
Mm-hmm,
When they have the ball, if you've got a fantastic shape, 2 banks of 4, or in this case,
Mm-hmm.
a bank of 6 and a bank of 4,
Bank of 10.
Yeah.
with good organisation, you're not going to get broken down.
And the way in which West Brom, scored
Mm-hmm.
was due to Curtis Jones holding on to the ball too long.
There you go. And when you're well drilled, like the way West Brom were, and I assume are going to be, you only really give goals away due to like either a moment of brilliance from the opposition or an individual error, i.e., giving the ball away, playing a
Yes.
bad pass,
Lack of
or
concentration.
Sadio Mane doing what he done, getting a brilliant ball from
Matip, who is
Yeah.
now out injured and adds to the injury crisis which Liverpool have been going through for 4 months.
As long as they've got Fabinho, they're okay.
Oh, you think they'll be
Who
fine?
knows about a 4-month injury crisis? It's a bit mad.
They'll
isn't
be
it?
okay.
Nuts. Jamie Carragher was saying, he thinks the only way in which Liverpool really be tested is if they struggle to get someone in January. And then the youngsters, I think it's Nat Phillips and Reece Williams, have to play like prolonged periods and consecutive games. He thinks that's where something will possibly pop up and cause Liverpool some issues.
Are
So he says
Liverpool-
go ham in Jan
Liverpool really thinking about getting a centre back because I've
They
heard
think it's
this
that
for the
deep.
summer.
for the summer.
Well, he'll be relevant until the summer. I guess Van Dijk will start to probably
I'm
come
saying.
back
So
towards the end of
What's the
summer,
need?
So the
autumn.
thing is, so you buy, let's say you go out there and splash out on a world class centre back like your Upamecano's or your Koulibaly's
or Skriniar or
exactly, yeah. For them to come in, fill the gap, plug the hole, for them to get dropped out come August again. It doesn't make sense to me. So then on the flip side of that, you go out there and you buy like a decently centre back, yeah?
Yeah.
Like a Cahill.
The Conor Cody rumours still knock
Is he
about
from
every now and
Liverpool?
again. Yeah, he was in Liverpool
He-
Academy, played centre mid.
Jump to that.
So then he goes back to Liverpool, plugs the gap, and then, but is he good enough to plug the gap?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
I don't know.
How is he going to feel then come August when he's bombed?
That's where it gets a bit
For the fully
political.
fit Liverpool, you're playing Joe Gomez and Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Jones.
So right.
So I mean, can you?
So you'd say to Carragher, you ain't got a clue what you're talking about.
I'm saying like, what kind of player are you asking for? Are you asking for like, not Conor Cody, 'cause he's a decent player. You're asking like for like a Phil Jagielka,
Yeah.
for like a Sebastian Squillaci. Is that the kind of player you want?
That's- or
Some of these
Sylvester.
names. Oh yeah, Mikel.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess we'll see. Should Liverpool spend big in Jan on a centre back to ensure they get it over the line? I think they missed a bit of a creative spark today. Curtis Jones has played well in the games that he has played. I guess Wijnaldum, you always know what you're going to get. He's going to keep the ball. But I think like the killer pass, they kind of lack it at times.
At times, yeah.
Thiago was for, wasn't it? But
And yeah, I guess he's set to come back as well. You're
he's
right.
injured.
I think that's what they missed today.
What I saw today, yeah, Liverpool's philosophy is to just cross the ball from anywhere.
Errors.
Whether it's out wide or from the half spaces, it doesn't matter. I've seen the most shallow crosses. When I say shallow, I mean like, when I say deep, I'm like a wide cross, yeah? Like a proper, like, near your halfway line.
Centre of the pitch.
Not in the centre, but in like the half space,
yeah.
just like between the wide area and the centre. And you're whipping it in.
They just want to get second balls as well. don't
Yeah,
they?
they're starving for the second ball.
Yeah. But it works.
Yeah, massive point for West Brom. Points dropped for Liverpool, who I still have as my favourites for the season, but it is a result they probably wouldn't have expected. I had Salah as my captain in fantasy football, and he did fuck all.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Tough break.
That's how it goes sometimes.
The game which was on whilst we were recording, it's now full time, was Wolves versus Spurs. Finished 1-1.
Shock. I did say.
You know
After
what,
they
yeah?
scored too early, didn't they?
For reasons I'm not going to disclose on camera, I'm happy that Tottenham didn't win that game. And it's not why you think.
Such a boring game anyway, wasn't it?
Well, Dembele scored after 1 minute.
1 minute.
And then you was like, oh, yeah, Jose's going to park the bus. And I thought, maybe not. Maybe he's going to go for it.
Looks like he did.
Looks like he did. And it didn't work.
Yeah.
Again.
Looks like he did. That's
Dan, sorry. Can
great.
When did they
Can you get Wolves' lineup?
When did
Yeah.
they concede Tottenham?
86 minutes.
Oh, the parking bus time. They couldn't hang on.
Wolves' lineup is Adama playing.
Yes.
He started.
Yeah, he started. So it was Silva up front, Pedence behind him in the 10 role, Neto off the left, Traore off the right, and Neves and Martino started together.
Neves is fading.
Yes.
Wolves don't win with Traore starting. I don't know. I think because there was something in the news this week about Nuno Espirito Santo backing Traore
Oh, nice.
after some things that he said and whatnot. So
Okay.
I think him being involved in the squad was more like an olive branch to
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
put his arm around him.
Good management
But the numbers don't lie. Wolves do not play well with Adama Traore in the team.
when he starts. Mad.
This is another example of you people, yeah? You guys as well. I'm sick of this.
Mad pointing at us.
They're
What have we
pointing at
done?
You overhype people too soon. I'm getting tired of this, yeah? You might not have said it openly, yeah, but you might have thought it, and that's just as bad. That Adama Traore is a decent player.
Oh yeah, I probably did
I
in
saw
the first
him
couple
linked with
episodes.
Barcelona and Real Madrid.
Liverpool,
I saw him saying
United.
Adama Traore said in the pre-season
Yeah.
that he could never sign for Real Madrid because of his links with Barcelona. Why, Adama, are you talking about playing for Real Madrid?
Came through the La Masia.
Yeah.
So did a lot of
He's
players.
got good heritage, good
Good
pedigree.
heritage.
Yeah.
You can't
So,
snake the,
so
the
did
gang
Christian
like that.
Teo. He came through La Masia.
Yeah. Where are they now?
Where are they now? So I'm saying, like, there's a lot of players come
True.
from La Masia.
Mate, that's a crazy result. You know that one all there.
I'm glad, yeah.
Crazy
What's
result.
happened
Yeah.
though to Ruben Neves, man, for real?
Yeah. We don't.
'Cause you guys were meant to go for him.
That's me. Yeah. His first two seasons in the Prem were unreal. He's bossing it. Little screamer every 10 games.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just keeping
Every
things
12
fresh. It's even less than the 10.
12, I counted.
And yeah, he just hasn't like really been starting much. They rarely start him and Martinho now.
Oh, is he
no,
not starting?
No, he's been coming off the bench a lot of the time.
Bloody hell. He prefers Dia, what's his name? Diadonka? Or...
Yeah,
Dendoncker.
He's good, though.
He's not a bad player.
Yeah.
Not a bad player.
Decent Belgian youngster there. But yeah, Roman Sai scored in the 86th minute. So I guess, yeah, parking the bus, man. You can't, yeah.
Done it at United, we saw it.
You can't see. Sanchez was in today, I think, in place of Alderweireld. So it was Dyer and Sanchez.
What happened to Sanchez? Because like, I thought he was...
He was the man.
He was the man, but...
Big money move.
Where's Juan Foyt?
I'm not sure. He's like Poch's son, isn't it?
Yeah.
So like,
Where is he actually? Has he gone back to...
I don't know. Probably going back to Newell's if that's where he came from.
yeah, I'm like
Wait
that was like it's like your mate's son or something.
Yeah.
And just get
It's like
not really ready.
It's
Is
like the
it?
Tata Martino when Barca signed him. He's the gardener's neighbour.
Cousin.
They
Paul
played
boy.
backgammon together. So I thought, you need a job? I think I can get something for you. Barcelona.
Crazy. I'm looking forward to seeing Mourinho's interview after that game.
Yeah.
But I guess that brings
Wait.
us to the end. Wow.
Just before we wrap up, yeah?
What you got for us?
We're looking at the table. Arsenal, well, only 2 teams in the Premier League have lost more games than Arsenal this season.
Mm-hmm.
Can you believe that?
Yeah,
I think
I
I saw
can.
that stat. Yeah.
I really can.
It's mad. Arsenal have lost 8 games.
And those teams are
West Brom have lost 9. Sheffield United have lost 13.
disgrace.
And
Man.
Fulham have also lost 8, same as Arsenal. Those 3 teams occupy the relegation zone in the Premier League.
Good company.
Good
Great-
company.
great
What a
company.
way to end.
Yeah, love that.
How I love
We're going
it.
to end it there?
How I love it.
Yeah, that brings us to the end. Sorry, of the weekend reaction.
I always get sad
Game
when-
week 15. Don't get sad. There'll be more from us this week.
There'll be more from us this week.
But yeah, that brings us to the end of Game Week 15. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment before we leave. Also, our gaffer of the week for last week was Nathan.
Oh, good friend Nathan.
Go on,
SB's
My
SB's
dog.
arch nemesis. But now SB respects everything you do, respects the comments, and he gets you, and he even raises a glass to you.
Come on,
Last week, Nathan said, if you want to talk about frauds in football, Dele Alli has to be top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Was supposed to be 80 million, peaked at 2021, fallen off a cliff. Also, another 2 people that aren't talked about as fraudsters that much are Jackson Martinez.
Wow. What a failure.
Unbelievable. I remember Jackson Martinez went to Atletico for 32 million euros. Supposed to partner Griezmann. Then he moved to China in 2016. 3 goals in 22 games for Atletico. And the other one has to be Giovanni Dos Santos. I forgot he played for Spurs, you know. Supposed to come and shell it at Barcelona, then came to Spurs and died. The reason he has to be one. Because how can you get bought out
He had
by
ability,
an
man.
MLS team to be cut? That's a great... Yeah,
I want to say a few things about that.
Nathan's really put in the work there, man.
Yeah, putting the work there. Giovanni Dos Santos, I thought it was the future.
Yes.
Plays a new Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
Yes. And if you're going to mention Giovanni Dos Santos, we've got to also mention Carlos Vela. Yeah. There was a lot of hype. We didn't see it in Europe, yeah. But in Mexico, the country was waiting. Sorry. Carlos Vela, the whole country were waiting for Carlos Vela to really, really do his thing. Probably even more so than Giovanni Dos Santos, believe it or not. Jackson Martinez, he signed for Atletico in the summer, and by February had moved to China, and by April was a born-again Christian rapper.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Life, man.
Life
Who
comes-
knows what life's going to hold for you
Exactly.
in 2021?
And lastly, Dele Alli.
I'm not having that. That's probably. I'm not having that. Not having
Dele
it.
Alli was bought for like about 5 point something mil from MK
Great
Dons,
scouting.
which at the time you thought was a lot of money. After about 10 games, you're like, oh my god, is that
It's
all
a
you paid
bargain.
for him?
Yeah.
His
Shoplifting.
value, look this up, peaked according to online sources around about 90 million pounds, not euros, pounds. And then he's done his Dele Alli stuff.
No, Mourinho's done his Mourinho
Yeah,
stuff.
just
I never got the hang of it. I'm just gonna do. Gonna do this.
and you turn it, but
And now his value's gone. It's around about 30 odd mil.
But he could be joining PSG because
Managerless
his
PSG.
best manager
his
has
dad.
heading to
Well,
Paris.
it's not done yet, is it?
Not just yet, no.
Okay.
But yeah, he's heading there. So yeah, watch this space. And yeah, thanks for watching the weekend reaction. We will catch you on our next episode. Coming soon. Peace.
Peace.